basically to provide comfort living for everybody. Kasali na ako dyan. Maraming mahirap. And that is why we have to allow them to go out. My message is that we are poor. We go to your country to work. The only thing that we ask is that you give us the dignity of a human being. You treat us humanely. Be tolerant of our cultural differences. And do not abuse our women, because it will inflict a long and lasting wound. Maybe this generation cannot and will not forget it. That is why I'm addressing myself not only to Kuwait, but to the entire nations in the world, to say that Filipinos are everywhere seeking livelihood. Can I please plead to you? Please do not degrade them like animals. Do not treat them as a slave. We know that a slave is slave, and she can be raped, she can be... Nasasaktan ako. Because I know that once upon a time, there were 3 Filipino women who were in prison in Riyadh for giving away rosaries. Kristiyano Katoliko. Ito namang itong mga workers, you must also respect the laws, culture of the place where you are in. Nagbigay, di nahuli. So, and the family was there at my gate in the house every morning crying. So my wife had to attend to them, serve them breakfast, and would not leave the house. All were crying every day. And said, we will not leave. We will come here every day until you do something about it. So I went to Riyadh, pleaded my case with King Fahd. And the king was all compassionate and good. And Allah be kind to him, his soul. Agreed. But he said, chief minister there, you go to the parliament to talk to your counterpart. I was a congressman, so not executive officer. So I went to parliament to talk to one, because I was then the only member of the Law and Order Committee of Congressman Goles at that time, and I was a member of the House. Sabi niya, prangka-prangka, alam mo, sabihin ko na lang, sa Arab culture, hindi lahat. Pati Arab culture, parang, when you are a slave, you're a slave. But hindi naman sabihin mo na, they are all treated really as slaves. Yung mga edukado doon. But, there are certain, what a number, but not all. I repeat, I lay out the predicate, not all Arabs. But there are sub-tribes there that treat slave. She is punished, she is raped by the employer, by the son-in-law, and all, even she cleans the house for yung pamilya niya. Then she goes to another house to the sister-in-law of the family to clean the house and another house. And that is why what you read in the newspaper is always constant. She gets about 3 to 4 hours of sleep every day. And she is fed with garbage, leftovers. Yan ang sinabi sa akin. Ang nagsabi sa akin yan, Arab. Hindi ko imbento yan. If you are a slave or you are a paid worker, the treatment is always the same. Para magklaruhan na tayo. That's why I'm suspending, and it will continue. Will it work hardships? Yes. Would it involve sacrifice? Yes. Would it mean anger? Yes. To me, yes. Tanggapin ko lahat. If they lose their, yes. I'm ready to admit everything. But the ban stands. Kung uwi lang kayo dito, baski na pa paano matulungan ko kayo baski sa pagkain. And maybe in the fullness of God's time, if we can really improve the economy, I could give you livelihood projects. It's undertaken by Secretary Lopez of the Department of Trade and Industry. And of course, other projects provided by the cabinet, by the department run by the cabinet members. Ngayon, hindi ako ng tulong, yes. If there is a need for just a shot in the wind that if, maybe China needs additional workers or teachers, especially that every Chinese wants to learn English, we have a supply of that, or human resource. We Orientals do not do that. We do not inflict brutality and cruelty on our fellow human beings, even without it. Most of us are Buddhists, some are, but however they look at it, they used to call it the Far East. We are not really the Far East. Alam mo sila yun. And I think that if it will only cause heartaches, and the ban will continue. And it will extend to other countries. Mahirapan sila. Humihingi na ako ng tawad sa inyo. I will not allow. Hindi wala akong kaplano na ipadala kayo doon tapos babuyin kayo. Because style. Magalit na kayo na magalit sa akin. Total, basta ako trabaho. Wala na ako sa politika. Ha? Wala na talaga. I'm done. And wala na akong ambisyon to be dictator. Nandiyan yung military ngayon. Nandiyan. If I overstay for one day, the military should kill me. If I am a dictator, then the Constitution provides that we do not do despots in this country. They should go stage mutiny, kudeta, remove me. If I do all those things that are not within the Constitution, I should not be there a minute longer. Even gawain ng military pati police yung trabaho nila. That is what is needed. But let me also say, sa Congress, yung si Bongo, yung aide ko tinawag, I know wala talaga. You know why, to be frankly. Alam ninyo, yung mga transaction na papeles, ganon, hindi umaabot yan ng Malacanang. Alam ninyo yan. If it's a finance thing, lahat signature hanggang doon lang. Walang kontrata na may approval ako na okay. Hindi umaabot yan. Alam ninyo yan. If it's finance, department, if the local government, Dzxl and you will finish the process by signing it. Kanila yan. Ang umaabot lang sa akin, mga state affairs, mga anong problema, law and order, and appointments. I do not allow contracts and transactions in my table. It is not allowed to enter Malacanang. Ganon ako kahigpit. And I even said, even a whiff of corruption, magkaibigan tayo, tanggalin kita. I am that exact. Doon sa Mawab noon. And we became friends. And I respected him for his talent. Mautak eh. And a very good soldier of this republic. He retired, was a member of the cabinet of... he was honest. But then he was called to the Congress. At binastos siya dyan sa Senado. And even when he was desperately trying to say, allow me to say something to defend my dignity. Alam mo ang sinagot ng isang senador, paborito ninyo, he elected him. No, shut up. You do not have any dignity in this position. And all the others subsequently, ang mga military pati police, sinisigawan nila dyan sa Congress. Kaya tuloy ang mga tao na nanood, nawawalaan ng respeto. Alam mo, pag tinawag ka doon, parang guilty ka na. When you are summoned there, and you are castigated, binabastos ka, ang tao maniwala, ano, kita mo, talagang minumura kasi korap yung general na yan. Yung cabinet member na yan. Yun sabi ko. Sabi ko nga kay Gabong, just tell the truth. Wala ka mong problema. Bitaw mo ito, kaya di ba talaga dumating yan? Kasi wala nga doon. But I have been telling everybody, you especially, in the previous meetings, if you have any complaint, especially about corruption, go directly to me or write Malacanang. Yun yung mga papel na kukuha ninyo na may mga reklamo, may mga no. Yan yung mga telltale signs of corruption. Ganon. So yan, pinaimbestiga. O, yung Koreano na nanalo, sabi niya, bakit ngayon walang order ng delivery? Paano nagtatalo sila dyan sa baba? Hindi ako kasama. It was Mercado and Lorenzana all the time, all along. But I believe in Lorenzana. I believe in their honesty. And you on the other, because I know that they are honest and men of integrity. That's why nandyan sila sa cabinet. Kung kurakot, kakunin kaya gitna. You will only destroy me and everybody else. Honest. Ngayon, with due respect, with I will not allow that to happen anymore. I expect that, lalo na yung armed forces, pati police, pati mga cabinet, because they are the ones very visible to the public. Tapos babuin mo ng gano'n. Sigaw-sigawan mo. Kasi may ibang senador, akala nila, it's all. Nalo sila, akala mo gumaganon ng ganon yan. Tapos yung mga tao naman, well, ako, tinitiis, kung Alam mo, dumaan ako pagka-congressman. Kaya alam ko. Kaya ako yung tigasabi na, Mr. Chairman, can we just tone down our maybe insults here so that we do not embarrass anybody. Kasi yung pagsupina pa lang, ang mga tao, ang takbo, may kasalanan, may anomalya yan. I will need to find kung wala, but at the expense of your reputation. Because once you are summoned, it indicates to the public that something is brewing. Something is evolving there. Okay lang yan sana. But kung yung military na wala namang magawa, sabihin mo, you have no dignity, shut up. Ako yung commander-in-chief nila eh. Sa police, ako yung chief executive ng civilian. So under the chain of command for the uniform forces of the Philippines, basta naka-uniforme, pati kapgo. So I take care that they have to die when it's time to die, but at least you give them a life. Ganon. So ginagawa ko lahat. O tignan mo, kung walang armed forces, walang army, kula yung mga polis doon mapagkamatay, di naloko na. By this time, they would be knocking at the doors of Manila. Masama. It's a reflection of how also I do not protect them unnecessarily. But I have to, nakakahiya kasi ako yung commander-in-chief. And this time it's the army gun. I don't know what's happening. There's an investigation. Sana wala lang baboyan. Because I do not want to violate the Constitution. I'm telling Congress now, with the utmost respect, please treat them as if they are really a general, a cabinet member, and officer. Do not demean them before the public. Sinusunod ninyo kasi yung mga Amerikano. Bastos yung Amerikano. Kung magtira yan sila ng hindi marunong. So why don't you just investigate first rather than on a mere gossip, pati piece of paper, you call them and they have to answer for hours of grueling questions and all. Tapos only babuyin lang. I will not allow that to happen. I do not want to fight Congress. I know that Congress has the power to do it. I know that. I know that I have to obey the Constitution and obey the summons. But if they do not respect the human dignity of the person, sabihin ko sa general na yan, wala si Bong, kaya si Bong, lahat But yung ongoing ngayon, si Mercado, kasi si Imperidad, si sino dyan, huwag lang ninyong babuyin. Kasi my orders would be, if you are degraded, if you are inflicted with the wounds of your dignity as a person, stand up and go out. If you are arrested, I will object. Pag hindi kayo binitawan, I will go to Congress even alone to get you. And if I die in the process, let it be. Let it be. Because over and above these things, the Constitution, individually and collectively, protects the Filipino and his dignity. Huwag tayong magkamali dyan. Pag i-contempt nila, with due respect to Senator Villar, at sabihin ko, you release him. Pag hindi niya binitawan, pupunta ako. Kung sabihin ng military pati pulis, mali ka, Presidente, wala sa Constitution yan, hindi huwag kayong sumali, ako lang. And I will go there. Wala akong dalhin, baski Swiss knife. Pag pinatay ninyo ako, di patayin ninyo ako. Then I'd be happy to go. Basta huwag mo lang ganunin because it would reflect on the leadership na commander-in-chief namin. Hindi lang man na binaboy. Imagine, sabihin mo, no dignity. Sa hiya ng tao, pumunta doon simento sa harap ng nanay. Magklaro tayo dyan. Constitutional crisis? Don't think so. Ako naman mag-isa. Mag-aral ako mag-drive ng isang tangke de gera. Tutok ko yung kanya. Putan dyan sa gate na yan. Sabihin ko lang sa kanila, hiramin ko itong isang kanya. Huwag kayong makialam dito. Personal ko to. Pero, I will not. This is not really a warning. I'm just putting on notice na we behave here. Because your being a congressman or a senator does not give you additional power to use raw language and treat everybody as if they are really... ang pagka-imbestiga mo, talong pa ang pulis eh. You have already assumed na totoo yan. Hinuhuli mo lang ang tao. You berate him. Ako, botit na lang, hindi ako ng cabinet member. Ayaw ako. But during my time as mayor, every time we meet, alam nila yan, nandiyan sila, yung mga general tanungin mo. Sabi ko, I will not allow. Totoo yan. Magtanong kayo yung general na wala dito. Yung dumaang Mindanao. Nabi ko talaga yan. I will not allow. Naghihintay lang ako. After that Angie Reyes incident, I will not allow my military men and police officers, however crook they are in your thinking, but you do not assume that he's guilty and you shout at him just like, mahirap yan. Magkagulo tayo. Magkagulo talaga tayo. Pero sa bagay, ako lang man isa. Nagpaparking ako ng... Totoo. Bigyan ko, pakihiram lang, Diyan Bautista ng isang... Diyan ang title, yung golf course, hindi ko mga ginagamit. Diyan ko, praktisan yung tangke de gira. Harap ko talaga yan sa gate ng, ay, nako. Hindi man biro lang yan. Istorya lang yan para may masabi ako dyan sa... Pero ako, I'm sorry. I think at this time, I have to. Dito. Diyan ka, dito ako. Magka-problema tayo. Mamatay ka dyan. Mamatay ako dito. Walang problema yan. Kung hindi kita maunahan sa tangki ko, ano bang millimeter yung malaki yan eh. Maghingi ako ng isang tangki. Parking ko talaga yan. Praktisan ko yung golf course. May golf course dyan na. Wala namang... Tapos, promises. Ilang ang promise ko? 4, 5. Turo mo sa akin kung saan ang hindi ko nagawa ngayon. Tell me of one promise that I did not comply or perform. I promised you governance, no corruption. I'm doing it. I have fired so many cabinet members and directors. Yung nagsasayang ng pera, going out and out, using money. Alam mo ito mga climate change sa Africa conference, nandoon sila. Climate change doon sa Japan, nandoon sila. Tingnan nga, pag climate change sa Canada, nandoon sila. Climate change sa San Francisco, nandoon sila. Puro climate change. Tapos yung bagyo dito sa Pilipinas, pinupuwit yung isa kasi may lalabas na naman ng isa. Dumami tuloy. Kalaki ng gastos ko. Hindi po nga natatapos yung bahay ng mga Moro dyan sa Marawi. Yung iba hanggang ngayon nasa plastic tent. Anong kasalanan ng Moro na Maranao? Bakit siya magtiis? Yung mga gagong terorista naman, pati mga Maranao na gago. Sabihin ko sa kanila, bakit magalit sa akin? Maranao rin ako. Bakit? Yung sakit lang ba ng loob mo? Why? Are you the only one hurt? Do you think that I was enjoying there was fighting, nakikita ko? Yung mga Maranao na terorista, masama talaga loob ko. Yung mga terorista na bahala kayo. Diba nga tapos, travel. Kaya sabi ko, you want to travel? Get a permit from me. You give me a syllabus there of what you intend to do and report your performance there in the conference. Walang tayo magbulahan dito. Ngayon, droga. Corruption, droga. Makukulong na nga ako. Nandito na yung investigador niya, sana tinawag ninyo, sumali dyan. Yung si ano? Sige, pag-imbestiga kayo. Makulong ako? Di makulong. Basta, alam mo, in the modern penal system na yon, may conjugal visit. Kung may asawa ka, ang asawa mo pwede kang bisitahan doon sa ang hinihingi ko lang naman sa International Court, kung kulong talaga, honor, sana you just give me unlimited access to my conjugal rights. Kung once a year lang, magbigti na lang ako. So, I'm talking to the communists. The Norwegian officials came here to explore the possibility of talking again. I have to consult my military people. Why? Sila yung namamatay. Hindi naman ako. Sabi ko, I will talk to the military. If you would agree, I might. Ngayon, hindi ko paggastusan ng panahon. I am not thinking about it even. Why? Because now it's beyond my control. I have to get the... How do you feel? What's your take? It is good for us to fight forever or usap tayo? Mag-kiyog. Ano yung think? Pag sabi nila, ubusin na lang natin yun. Also, sabi ni Season, gear. Kill 1 soldier a day. Sinabi ko, you kill 1 NPA and I'll give you 25,000 pesos. Kwinta-kwinta ko kung hanggang end of my term mas magastos. Bayaran ko na times active, they cannot be more than 3,000. Sa 25, makamura ako. Puta ito. At next week, mag-increase yan. I will increase it to make it 30. Then i-increase ko ng 100,000. Sila na yung magpapatayan. No need to bring me the body. Bring me the head. Lagay mo sa styrofoam, pakita mo sa akin. Ayan, sige. Sabihin ng military, totoo ba ito, military? Yes, sir, yan yung siya, ano. Yung para karibal niya sa babae. Patay. So, I'm talking to the Moro? Yes. I continue to talk with Normiswari, whom I also respect. Very deeply. To the MI, I express my sincere appreciation. They're hanging on to their horses. Baka mag-usap tayo. Sinabi ko naman there are experts says that pwede ang BBL lulusot as legal. O, dyan tayo. Why should we so pessimistic about it? There's the optimism and pessimism. There are experts says na it can be constitutional. Dito tayo. Why take the path of pessimism when there's the possibility that it can be granted? You know why? The one and only singular reason why I am also campaigning for the BBL is that kung wala tayong ibigay, there will be war in Mindanao. I'm telling you now, kayo mismong taga Mindanao, mga negosyante, alam ninyo yan. That's just the reason. Dictatorship, changing us. Sabi ko nga, and this is my commitment, start on it, work on it. You have in 2020, if there is already the document of a federal structure for this government, then it calls for a president. I will step down. I will not accept any transition position. Election na kagad, I will be there. You conduct an election, I will guarantee that I will be president. Pag malinis ang election, and I will guarantee to everybody, elect kayo ng bagong presidente, alis na ako. Yan I commit to you and to the Filipino flag. Pag ayaw ko, sabihin ko sa military, tanggalin ninyo ako by force. If I happen to be a dictator along the way, tanggalin ninyo ako. If you think that I'm violating the Constitution, my God, remove me. Ora mismo. No transition, no nothing for me. Isa pa. Bakit ka magpaka? Alam mo magkano sweldo ko? 200. Totoo. With 2 families to support. Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko, Chinese. My Chinese wife doon, yung Chinese second wife dito. Magbulahan pa tayo. Yan ang ugali ng check. Noon, lahat yan sila. May tiyuhin ako na pure Chinese. Mga half-brother. Doon na lang sa China. Galing Binondo noon. Mayaman na doon. Supporter pa ni, I respect gano'n na lang ang respeto ko kay Xi Jinping. Matakot ka. Sabi nila, they will not build, they assured us, they will not build anything there sa Scarborough Show. Maniwala kayo kasi yan ang commitment sa akin ng China. And galing kay si Xi Jinping mismo nagsabi. And he's a man of honor. Kaya nga sabi ko, why are you so sparing? Gusto ninyo, gawain na lang ninyo kaming province, Fujian, pati Philippine province of China. Di wala tayong problema. We say, libre na lahat. Kasi yung oil, joint naman. Yung oil mo, dito mo yung pinakamarami. 2/3 amin, 1/3. Mayaman naman kayo. Tsaka probinsya na kami. Oh, Province of Philippines, Republic of China. The nearest is Fujian. Hayaan mo lang yung Taipei. Huwag na natin galawin. Baka maliit-liit na ano. Hayaan mo yan siya. Just let it float there. Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh. Kung babae pa itong China, niligawan ko na yun. Dami yung kwarta. So I have corruption, ginawa ko na. Drugs, sinabi ko na. Sige, continue. Pero alam mo, yung mga murder for hire, yung mga mag-kidnap, alam ko marami hindi nyo kayo sinasabi. Alam ko kasi pag nandiyan na ginaganong ko na, sino pong kinidnap? Putang ina ka. Si ano. Sino pa? Sabi ko na, si ano, nagbayad. I know. O, saan yung pera? Ubos na. Ay, putang. Bang! Gusto mong suluhin. Alam ko. Kasi, anyway, mahuli talaga kita. Marami ang gobyerno. Kaya sabi ko, itong mga left, bagsak ang gobyerno, si Duterte, diktador, revolusyon, bagong gobyerno, kailangan mag-revolusyon para bagong gobyerno. Ito na mga gago. Sabi ko, revolutionary government ako. Kita mo itong bata na ito, revolusyon ang kailangan. Gusto magdiktador. Kung sila ang mag-revolusyon, okay. Nakikinig lang tayo na. Palibot-libot. Ngayon kung ako magsabi, ako mag-revolutionary government, kontrabida ako. Di pareho lang man tayong... Anyway, gutom na ako, buwi na ako sa amin. I'm supposed to meet some American legislators, congressmen. So, kailangan ko pa, magtanong man sila, saan gagaling? Doon sa Chinese. Ano ba? Wala. Hingi ng pera. Tapos Kayo, may pera kayo? Wala. Pera? Amerika. Wala. Ang aid ngayon, liit, wala na. Ayaw pa tayo bilhan ng armas. Even to preserve the integrity of the nation, they're making it hard for us. The values are, kaya nga, do not impose your values on us. Kasi hindi mo alam ang nangyari. Nandiyan na yung CIA, ng National Security Administration, dapat alam na ninyo. Kaya for those who have helped, China, Russia, Israel is very active. Amerika, because madali siyang rapor kasi karamihan itong mga Pilipino na sundalo, kunin kaagad nila sa Amerika. Talaga ang band nila. Kaya ang suggestion ko, yung next batch, diretso na sa China. Para ang loob nila, para balance. So, I'm sure there is an academy there that's to train good professional Chinese soldiers. maybe China can accommodate them also and let them, not really to fight the Americans, but terrorism. Ang kulang lang kasi in the absorption of the cultural and social. Dapat punta rin tayo sa China. So, I want to break bread with you. Kain kasi sa plato pa lang, nakakalaway na, wala pa yung ulam. So, I have to give way also to the others who are waiting for me. So, thank you for this occasion to meet with you. And I hope that telling you, wala lahat. You have a BIR. Sige naman, okay lang ma'am. Ibang ang takot ninyo ang customs BIR. Meron dyan si BIR. Lucano yan, Billy Dulay. Ka-roommate ko yan. And you have Sid de la Peña. Wala. Yan lang man ang uri ninyo. BIR, hingi. Kasi kayo, kaya dapat sagot mo dyan. Ano ba't ako bibigay sa iyo? Hindi nga naghingi si Duterte, ikaw pa. Maghintay kayo kung ako maghingi. Takilin.